y'all. How you doing? It is Friday? Yes, it is Friday. Friday the 13th. I forgot that was coming. Well, I'm just gonna have to make sure good things happen today. Anybody else just really not like Friday the 13th? All right, good morning, everyone. Today's question of the day is, what movie scene / TV show scene is your favorite? I asked this because I like to listen to, like, I use Amazon Music. I don't use Spotify, but I use Amazon Music, and there is a Howard Shore station that plays similar music to Howard Shore. One of those songs that come on there is the Portals song from Avengers Endgame. And I can watch that scene a bajillion times, and like the subsequent, massive fight scene, and like it gets me every time. That and Sense and Sensibility, when Hugh Grant's character confesses his feelings to Emma Thompson. It's a really good one too. But all right, Dawn, good morning. Cece, good morning. So this question of the day, scene where it's raining and Mr. Darcy confesses his love for Jane in the movie Pride and Prejudice. Also an incredibly good one. Let's see, Mrs. Butterfly, good morning. Megan, good morning. On Designing Women, when Julia lets a beauty queen know just how special her sister Suzanne is. I haven't seen that. Is it a show or is it a movie? Hi, Mona. Let's see, Britt, hello. Sure I'm not missing anyone. Kara, good morning. Dee Dee, good morning. Oh, Lord of the Rings fellowship scene, going down the river and seeing the statues of the king. Yes, also so good. Dee Dee, did you watch Rings of Power? Steve and I finally got caught up on it. It was interesting, a little bit more than what Lord of the Rings is, but I'll be curious what they bring for season 3. Let's see, Natalie, hello. Let's see, it's a show. Ooh, I'll have to look it up. All right. Santa! I know him! Love it, Christine. Well, we are working on this page today, but I had a thought. So, obviously, we haven't colored much more in the advent calendar yet because there just hasn't been time. Like, literally last night, I made 3 dozen cookies for a thing for little Emily. So, if that gives you any idea how busy things have been. But, and I know that the month is already partway through, but if you still want to do it, here's what we're going to do today. Because I said that I was going to do a giveaway for at least one of these. Right? Yeah, at the end, like, poor, well, I won't spoil it because I asked everybody else not to spoil it because it took us forever to get through it. But I also want to see that new cartoon that they came out with. Anyway, but I had said that I was going to do giveaways for these, and I completely spaced it. So, we're doing a few giveaways today, not just for these, because I also have a very long list of charms and squares that I'm going to be getting caught up on this weekend. We finally don't have anything planned for this weekend, and I told Steve, I was like, I have loads of squares to update. Like, I've got a list. I want to say there's like, I have like 12 items on the list. Like, that's a lot. And like, I feel bad because some of them were redeemed on the 27th, and it has now been over 2 weeks. So I was just like, ah! Okay, so this weekend, I will be getting to it. And something fell. I wanted to do, since I was going to be sitting down and doing a bunch of them, I wanted to do some giveaways in regards to those as well. So we're going to be doing one giveaway for the bookmark download. We're going to be doing a giveaway for the advent calendar. We're going to be doing a giveaway for a hand-stitched quilt square. A hand-stitched quilt square. Now, if you already have a square, I was thinking about this. If you already have a square, we could do, hang on. I'm going to have to call them back. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. If you already have a quilt square, we could do, let's see if it's, because I'm trying to think if that adds up. Because it doesn't quite reach 3 charms. So if you already have a square, then we'll do 2 charms if you've already got a square. Or if you wanted to give your stitch square to someone else, because normally you have to wait until your square is completely full. So we can work that out depending on who wins. The 4th one we're going to be giving away. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Britt. 2 charms, or if you wanted to give your square to someone else, you could. And then the 4th giveaway we're going to be doing is kind of like a 2-part. 2 people will get 300 points towards their squares. I mean, it's Christmas, and I can't like send everybody gifts, but heck, I can do charms and squares and all the good things. So your mini tree. Love it. But yeah, so there will be a lot of giveaways. I have some timers set on my phone. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. All right, so, but first things first, yeah, all today. Yeah, so I have the sticky notes up here already because I'll need to write down the person's exact screen name because you have to have their exact screen name on my program that I use to put it in. So these are going to be the giveaways we're doing. I guess we'll zoom in a little bit. And then for the downloads, the person will just need to, unless I already have their email, which some of you I already do, but they'll need to email me whoever the winners are. So we're going to be doing like every 30 minutes or so. Like I said, I've got timers on my phone. So when it goes off, that means it's giveaway time. And we're going to be using Nightbot to do that. Let me make sure Nightbot is pulled up. But yeah, I was like, it's Friday, it's almost Christmas break. I'm gonna be doing a lot of squares. So let's see. Oh, that's right. They updated their format, but we should be able to. Oh, they did change it, didn't they? Let's see, settings. Okay, I can change it to keyword giveaway. Okay, cool. So I will do that when it's time. All right. There's a scene Sherlock jumps to his supposedly death. Yes, because Benjamin and Martin are right. I know, I love that. It was really emotional watching that happen. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. And I thought it was like, it's funny because also in The Hobbit, Martin plays Bilbo and Benedict plays the dragon. So I don't know if they ever got to film together though. I mean, because technically Benedict's was all like CGI. Ooh, hot cocoa, nice. I already had my coffee this morning, but let's go ahead and dive in because I want to get as far on this as possible. So we left off at his feathers and his legs. Sorry, my phone is like going nuts right now. I need to make sure. Hang on one second, I gotta check a message real quick. I have an appointment next week and I am trying to get a referral over to the doctor, but the doctor's office is dragging their feet. Anyway, doesn't matter, all beside the point, but that's what that was. Make your calls. Well, it was because like then the voicemail came through and then, you know, I don't know if your guys' phone, but mine does it where it gives me like a synopsis of the voicemail and then anyway, it's a whole thing. There's a reason I keep my phone on vibrate during stream because it's usually like going nuts. So let's go ahead. Oh, wait, I did want to show you guys something. So amidst the very rare moments I have to myself, like I said, I was baking like 3 dozen cookies yesterday. And we were having friends over, so I was cleaning and I was trying to get dinner made early, but I had brief moments where I couldn't really do much and I had like 30 minutes to myself. So I've actually started doing this. Sometimes I just like to do like fun things on my own. But there's this girl that I follow called All of This Felt, and she is on Instagram, but she upcycles nutcrackers. So I have this nutcracker here and he actually originally looked like this. Okay, he's a Hobby Lobby nutcracker. Obviously he doesn't have any arms right now, but I always find nutcrackers like kind of creepy with their teeth. Like I know that's like the way it's supposed to be, but I was just like, I want to adjust him this year because I had painted him something at some point, but I was like, no, I want to change him. So what I am doing is I am changing it to, can I complain? Doctor's upstairs. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really hard. Like this specialist that I'm going to see, they're fabulous and they actually keep checking in because my other doctor's office hasn't sent the referral, despite the fact that I had the appointment like 2 months ago to get said referral and it's still not over there. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But so I am redoing. He doesn't have any paint on this part of his arm because it's actually going to get covered in felt. So I am making a Doctor Who nutcracker. I'm gonna make a tiny little screwdriver for him to hold, and obviously I'll give him a face. But what I did actually, you can see that this nutcracker has a bit of a brim, so I actually cut off a lot of the brim and then I used just air dry clay to form a new brim of the hat to match Matt Smith's. And I've got some gold thread for his little thing. So yeah, in my very brief moments in which I have time to myself, I'm doing something silly and making a Doctor Who nutcracker. I mean, that outfit was from a Christmas special, so, you know, it works. Thanks. It's just something like fun. But of course, when I'm doing something just fun like that, I need to make sure I've got all my other obligations done. So like I said, it's a slow process, but it gave time for the paint and the clay to dry in between. So I still need to do his other side of the coat and his legs and his shoes and his, you know, face. And I don't want to rush his face, right? Like, so yeah, he'll look cute when he's done. Anyway, all right, now let's dive straight in. So let's zoom on in here. I'm gonna move my phone stand. Make sure it's not in frame. No, it is not. We're good. Okay. Hi, Renee. And I know I probably missed some people coming in, so I apologize. So Blanket, hello. Oh, Blanket, hello. Stick around because we're going to be doing some giveaways a little bit later. When you guys hear my phone alarm go off, that will mean that it is giveaway time. Oh, good. Yeah, lots of rest if you guys aren't feeling well. Awesome, Dawn. Okay, so let's see. For his bottom tail feathers, I still want to do something kind of dark, so we're actually going to start with black. Let's see. The other two, Jenny and Forrest in the pond of the water. Yes. Footloose, watched effort. Ah, yeah. I think I've seen Footloose at least once. I'm using black right now. And I think it was a long time ago. I haven't watched it since. I mean, obviously I've heard the soundtrack because, you know, da 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 da. But, yeah. All right, so we're just using black. But I have a number of things that I want to accomplish this weekend, but top on my list is getting everybody's squares updated. Like I said, we're closing in on Christmas break, so I should get a little bit of a breather. I actually want to do some painting over Christmas break. Thanks, Holly. But I still, like, I know I got the shopping done already, but I still need to, like, wrap all the presents, so I'll need to make some time for that as well. Oh, and if you guys were curious, I did do that steak the other day, but I think that cooking in the air fryer works well for those that like pink in their steak, because when I tried to cook it long enough so that it was cooked all the way through, it definitely dried it out. So for someone like me who likes their steaks well done with no pink, I think I'll probably stick to the pan or the oven. Oh my gosh, Marilyn, right? Yeah, Marilyn, I'm so right there with you. Like, the fact that I had any time to even get started on, because I'm the kind of person where, like, once I have all the paint out, like, I want to work on it until it's done. But that's just not an option. So, like I said, I'm hoping to get caught up with everything this weekend. I do have a few more cards that I still need to do and get out. I'm running behind on that. But I need to brainstorm exactly how I want to do them. So this weekend, like I said, we finally don't have any plans, so I'm going to sit down, hunker down, and try and get caught up on everything. Put up the tree, make ornaments, etc. Oh, yeah, you got your hands full. You got your hands full. Well, we got our tree and everything up, but we definitely still have wrapping to do because I haven't done any of that at all. I have all the wrapping paper and stuff. We've got everything hidden in our closet, and I accidentally left the door open after I had gotten, you know, some clothes or whatever out of there, and Annie thought it would be fun to explore, and I get into bed, and all of a sudden I just hear this crash, and unsurprisingly, it is Annie having decided to climb the tower of gifts in there and make it all come crashing to the ground. I was like, ah, great, thanks. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Right, yeah, no, the kids were in bed already when it happened, because the closet isn't a huge closet. The room that I'm actually in right now is the master bedroom in the house, but Steve and I wanted to use this for our office. So our regular room is in one of the smaller ones. So the closet isn't big, like it's not even like a walk-in closet. Like it's pretty small. But so that's why there's like everything stacked, because there's not a lot of open space in there. So yeah, there really isn't, Marilyn. Oh, I know it, Marilyn. I was looking at, I'm using Peacock Green. I really need to get a post out on social media because I haven't put a post since we finished this page. I was looking at like when it was that I did it. I'm like, oh dear Lord, that was over 2.5 weeks ago. So, I mean, I post in stories, but just I haven't been posting like any normal posts or videos. I have some on deck that I need to do. But yeah, it just hasn't been. I briefly thought about doing a video about the Nutcracker, but it's like people are there for coloring, not necessarily the Nutcracker. I'll probably post a finished picture of him, like in my stories or something. Just do, but don't feel invested. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you, butterflies. I don't know. I probably will, because I do like Nicola Coughlin. I think that's her name, because she's in the Christmas special. But I don't think I'll be like, oh, I gotta watch it right now. It's going live. Da da da. You know, like I was feeling about the 10th Doctor coming back. But let's see. Hi, Sue. Oh, fun, Britt. I'm very lackluster this year here as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know, and like I said, I'm doing a lot for the kids, but they're really enjoying it. There was a fundraiser at Little Emily's school, and there were some cookies at the booth yesterday that someone brought in, and I had made some peanut butter cookies for Steve had some friends over last night, so I made cookies for that. And Little Emily's like, oh, maybe I can take a couple of these cookies and do them for the fundraiser. And I'm thinking, like, you can't show up with 3 cookies. I was like, how about I make you some cookies for the thing? And then there we were 3 dozen cookies later. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's see, light aqua? Yeah, let's use light aqua. But the thing of it is, so we have a gas oven, and generally I don't try and squeeze in 2 pans of cookies at a time, but I was like, I got a lot of cookies to make. I want to get these done. So I put in 2 pans of cookies. But when you have a gas stove, it doesn't cook as evenly, like it gets too hot on the sides. So half of the cookies burned before I realized, oh my gosh, so of course I had to chuck those. And then as I was putting the rest of them, my hands, as awesome as they are, fumbled the entire bowl and down on the floor it went. Obviously couldn't do those. So we came out of it with like a dozen M&M cookies, 6 chocolate chip cookies, because that was all that survived. And then I think it came out to be like 44 cookies, because I also made gingerbread cookies afterwards. I didn't do like any gingerbread men because I don't actually have any of those cookie cutters on hand. But I did cut out circle ones. Did you just show your Nutcracker ornament? Yeah, well, I mean, not an ornament, but he'll go on the shelf. He's going to be a Doctor Who. But then there were 2 dozen gingerbread, which I just cut out in circles, and then I decorated the top, you know, with like the school name and Christmassy stuff and all of that. So she had 3 boxes full of cookies to bring to her thing today. So, but thankfully, so I made them not gluten-free. Obviously, I can't taste test them, but because Steve's friends were over last night, I was like, hey, you guys, you want to taste test some cookies? And they're like, heck yeah. Let's see. Oh, hi, Bee. I totally missed you. But yeah, so lots of good fun had by all, and cookies are going out. And I think that is the last of the, I mean, we have a couple school things that we'll need to go to for the kids, but as far as things that I need to do for, I think that finishes it off. This is Pale Sage, by the way. So I see my to-do list getting shorter and shorter, and that's why I told Steve, like, this weekend I need to get caught up on squares. Like, it needs to be done. Where the heck did I put that brush? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I love that. No, not an actual ornament. It's on a stand, because like in the size of it in comparison, like, do I have, so like this is a larger ball ornament. I have this because I was crocheting it, but it's just plastic. But this is meant to be a stand dude. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'll definitely post a picture when he's all done. When I get some time, I really just want to sit down and enjoy just painting him, you know? Okay, let's see. So let's sweep that off, and then let's get some more black. But next week their Christmas break will start, so we'll have lots of fun time at home. They want to have some play dates with some friends, so we'll have to get that figured out at some point. But yeah, so I will be playing catch up this weekend. Lots of crafty time. The ballet. Oh, for the Nutcracker. See, I've never actually been to a Nutcracker performance. I want to one of these days. Steve and I were actually talking about financial freedom in general. You know, once you're in a very, you know, if you're in a comfortable spot or wherever else, like what are some things that, like, and this could be a good question of the day too, like complete financial freedom, expendable income. What are some things that you personally would want to invest in or spend time in? I think one of mine, I told him that I would love to travel some more. And I want to get to the point where we can buy the kids, like when the time comes. Obviously, we've got quite a bit of time, but that's good because we can save. But I want to be able to like get the kids their own vehicles, you know. And then one of the other things is I would love to be able to shop small more, like a lot of small businesses. Like I have a lot of artist friends who put out just amazing art, but it's just not practical for us right now. But I think that's what I would want to do too. And I would want to do more charity stuff. Like, you know, little Emily and I, we went, and that was indigo, by the way. Right, Cece? I'm going to use black again. We went and did the present wrapping for, I forget what the organization was called, but essentially it's, you know, kids who, you know, make sure that they get a good Christmas too. So it's all of these donated presents, right? And we did donate some presents, nothing massive, but you know, we did contribute, but we were wrapping some of them, and some of them were big. Like we're talking Barbie dream house big. And I was thinking just how cool that was and how amazing it's going to be for that kid when they wake up Christmas morning and they've got a Barbie dream house, you know? And I was like, I would love to be able to do that more, be more involved and do more charity work. I think that would be fun. Disneyland more, right? Wait, 10 more snowflakes. Oh wait, did I miss something? Hold on. What are the snowflakes for? Oh, finished coloring the Christmas cards. Yes, you need to write in them and address envelopes. Still need to starch more snowflakes to go in with the cards. That's right. Oh, I bet you they're so pretty. So pretty. I got my ornaments out of those ones that I crocheted. Ooh, nice, Mrs. Butterfly. But yeah, you know, just daydreaming. We'll get there at some point. Okay, so now let's do the legs, and let's actually we'll do a little bit of black, but not a ton. I don't know if you guys had that opportunity to, like, what is your one thing that you would want to invest in more? Oh, I love that, Kenny. So we were a big family, and there were a number of us girls and everything. And so Barbie Dream House wasn't necessarily practical for us. However, my dad is incredibly crafty. And, oh, that was the other thing I do. I have our old home videos, and I finally got all the cords that I need to, and I'm going to start moving our home videos to digital. That was the other thing I wanted to do during Christmas break. But anyway, he built us a 2-story, 3 rooms on top, 3 rooms on the bottom, Barbie doll house. Like, it looked like, here, let me get this real quick. Okay, so it was open in the front, and it looked like this. And then here's the second floor. So it was open up here and in the front. There was a small room here that was the bathroom. And then we had the couch, which had a piano. So we had the living room. And then they had done a kitchen. And then my sisters and I all had bedrooms down below. And my mom stitched like a foam mattress. And each of us girls had our own pattern on the Barbie beds. And then up on the top, he literally put linoleum on the floor with baseboards, tile on the floor with baseboards, and then carpet in the living room and all the bedrooms. And we played with that for years. Did that when I was a kid for my Matchbox babies, right? One with paper, yeah. And then we also got, there was a, I might have still had it, but there was a horse that my Barbie could ride on, and they had gotten a car with it too. But like, we have a home video of that. I need to find that. And it was by far one of the most awesome presents. And then eventually when we stopped playing with it, because, you know, growing up, whatever, it ended up going to another little girl who got to play with it. So I have no idea where that house is now, but I do remember it was pretty awesome. Oh no! Oh no! But I mean, my dad is incredibly handy like that. Like the amount of things he has built over the years. All right, we're gonna use gray green light. So it was a pretty unique and special gift that we got to enjoy. Let's see. Let's do some of the peacock green. Because I want to say my oldest sister, I think she was on the cusp of not wanting to play with Barbies anymore, because I want to say I was, gosh, how old would I have been? Maybe 7? Yeah, which would have put her at the cusp of preteen, maybe? So I think she was probably almost on the point where she wasn't going to enjoy it anymore. But me and my other sister, we got quite a bit of enjoyment out of it. And then, of course, whenever friends came over, we were always playing with it. Okay, so that's peacock green. Let's get a little bit of the pale sage. I don't know, do you guys have, what was your most memorable, if it was something that your family did, what was the most memorable Christmas gift you remember getting? Or even just most memorable Christmas? Let's see, let's do a little bit of indigo. I think also probably the year that my parents splurged and got us American Girl dolls. That was a pretty cool year. And my mom went ahead and made a bunch of clothes for us for the dolls as well. She got the patterns because those doll clothes could be really expensive. All right, so now I'm going to use white. Just kind of smoothing that all out. Okay. I think one of the special gifts are handmade by my parents. We received a handmade gift every year until we were teenagers. Then we were unappreciative. Oh, the most memorable, my dad being funny by packing a pillow into a smaller box. So when my mom opened it, the box it popped out. That's hilarious. No, that's fair. But I got my Prismacolor pencils my senior year, and I think the year before I got my Dremel. Ooh, what did you like to make with the Dremel? Let's actually do just a little bit more black. There we go. Well, this will be our first Christmas in this house, so I've enjoyed having more space to decorate and everything. That's been fun. Okay, so Mr. Owl here is done. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Mr. Whiskers came back. We kept the live trap out just in case. Checked on it. There he was, just chilling. We're pretty sure it's him because it was also equally chonky, unless all the mice in the neighborhood are bulking up for winter. He was a very chonky fellow. Hi, Christina. Hi, Tech Gal. Baby doll whose eyes open and close. There was a cradle. Santa left the green stamps. Oh, I love that. Exactly. Gotta love the memories. Wait, what's the green stamp store and the blue chip stamps? Oh, no, I want to know. But we're like, sorry, Mr. Whiskers, you can't stay. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do lighter wood for the branch and then darker. Oh, you guys hear? Is it loud enough that you guys can hear it? That means it's giveaway time. Michelle, hello. No worries. You're actually here just in time. We're going to be doing a handful of giveaways today. So giveaway numero uno is going to be for the bookmark download. So I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to get the keyword in. Hi, Marcy. Let's see. So we're going to keyword. Yes. so keyword is going to be bookmark. There we go. Okay, so now go ahead and that should work. Somebody type in the word bookmark. See if that worked. There you go, Renee. Okay, perfect. I see it all coming in now. Okay, awesome. Then I'm gonna let that run for a little bit. We'll let it run for, we're going by clock today, so it's very exciting. We're gonna let it run for 2 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna let it go for 2 minutes and then we'll roll it. So go ahead and type in the word bookmark. You know what I should do for the pinned message? Word bookmark for, or let's see, to enter the giveaway. Okay, I'm gonna pin that new message up top and then I will update that when it's time. Okay, let's see. You earn green stamps at grocery store and in cigarette packs you collect them, could buy things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. Okay, so yeah, type in the word bookmark, and if you missed it, this is, I started coloring it, but again, time. This is this month's free download. So if you are a member, you already have access to this free page. So I suppose if you're already entered for that. But yeah, so this is going to be a giveaway for that. And then the next giveaway after that is going to be for a copy of the Advent calendar. Or if you're a member and you win and you want the Advent calendar instead, we can do that too. So here, I'm going to add another minute onto the timer here. So if you are a member and you win, you can have the Advent calendar. There we go. The same thing grocery stores did them mostly. Oh, that's cool. Hundreds of filled books to get anything major. I can imagine. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna let that run. Yeah, that works. Yeah, exactly. With a special store that you can redeem them in. Okay, so for the wood, let's go ahead and just start with light aqua. Oh, I didn't start the timer. So we'll roll for it in about 1.5 minutes. So like I said, if you are a member and you win, you can have a copy of the Advent calendar instead. Okay, so let's go ahead and do light aqua. Now the branch is kind of dark from the ink because we definitely didn't leave space for it. But when we use like a white or the gray-green light, I think that it'll work out well. So I'm gonna kind of do lines, how they're positioned on the wood. I suppose we can zoom in just a little bit. So yeah, just type in the word bookmark. Bye, Dawn, thanks for being here. And then we'll roll for that here in about 45 seconds. And like I said, when you guys hear that little chirping alarm that we did a minute ago, that'll mean it's time for a giveaway. And if you guys missed the announcement at the beginning, we are doing a handful of giveaways today, what with Christmas, and I'm working on a bunch of the squares and charms this weekend, so I'll already be doing a big update. There you go. All right, let's see how this works. Let's use the pale sage. Welcome back. Make sure it's one word, Topeka. Let me check and see, make sure you got in. All right, that is the time for that. Topeka, go ahead and try one more time and type the word bookmark, all one word. Sounds good, Audrey. I'll go to Topeka just a minute in case she's on a delay. Perfect, there we go. All right, awesome, you're in there. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and roll a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it. Artsy Endo, congratulations. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that marked down as soon as I see in chat that you saw it. Artziendo. And then Endo, you will need to send me an email so I can email that over to you as soon as you see it. The pens are finally starting to run out of ink. Just barely. Artziendo. Come to the front of the class. You want a giveaway? Because if they're not here, then we'll need to roll again. We'll give them... Oh, sounds good, Renee. Thanks for being here. We'll give them until the next giveaway, which should be in about 30 minutes. And if they haven't responded by then we'll go ahead and re-roll it. So if you guys see Artziendo, let them know. All right, we're gonna do Pale Sage. There we go. Okay, and then let's grab the white. And we're just gonna kind of fill in all of this. See, and that's lightening it real nice on top of that. We're actually gonna go to the edge so we can kind of cover up these black lines, which we kind of forgot to do that with this one. So we're gonna cover up those lines as well. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Kim, how are you? Okay. Just covering up those lines. I keep checking chat to see if they're there. Okay, now let's do, because I want to get some shadow on the underside. So let's get a little bit of black here. Just a bit. And let's see, we'll continue it down here. Okay, then a little bit of indigo. Does the ink make the pencils go down easier? You know, I kind of feel like it does, Christine, with how it covered up. And I think it's because it adds just a little bit of texture to the top. So I am liking how it works quite a bit. Documentary show over here about them. Told story someone actually saved up for a car. There were over 1 million books. Took them years to save and fill the books. Did they go through and redeem them like after that? Oh, I'm so sorry, Topeka. Hopefully you get to feeling better get to feeling a little bit better soon. That's what I meant to say. Words are hard. Okay, so we're just using that indigo. Go. And here. All right, then let's go ahead and use our aqua, or the light aqua, sorry. Like I said, we're doing kind of a lighter branch color because we're going to be doing a darker leaf. That's awesome. Yeah, I was reading this article one time about this person who bought like a lifetime pass of plane tickets. And in the end, like after years and years of using it, they ended up like revoking it. And I forget what, like they paid a big amount for this lifetime pass. And then they were like, yeah, no, we're good. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of the leaf here. And we're gonna start with the peacock green. Right, Sue? And I don't know if it's just these pencils because they're a waxier pencil, like it lays down easier. I mean, that's why I chose Prismacolors, because I knew that it was probably going to work the best with it. So I'll have to test it and see how well it does with other pencils at some point. Okay, and then we'll grab the aquamarine. Artsy Endo, if you are here, you did win the giveaway. Hopefully here before I need to re-roll it. And then we're going to be doing the light aqua. Okay. And let's get some black in there. It's gifted a copy of Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance. Started reading it. Rough childhood. Oh, yeah, I haven't read that one. Thank you, Della. I'm still plugging away through my Brandon Sanderson novel. I want to say I was at like 19 hours last night. So I feel like I'm in the home stretch. That being said, I think I'm going to need to listen to it multiple times because like I know I'm missing some plot points because I was like, wait, when did this happen? Like, it's a good thing that I've read the other books. Otherwise, I would be beyond confused as to what's happening right now. All right, we're going to use the blender. Kind of just soften out those lines. And then we're going to use our white. No worries, Durbin. One of these days I'll get your points switched over too. Yes, I did. You won the giveaway. Yay, you're here. You won the giveaway for the bookmark download. So shoot me an email at this email, exclamation point email. There we go. If that pops up. Shoot me an email with your email and I can get that sent over to you later today. There we go. Just wanted to cover up those lines just a little bit. I don't think so. I thought about it once, but I don't think I had. Oh, awesome. I don't think I had any plans to because we're not going anywhere. Let's see. Let's look at where Christmas falls on. So, okay. So Christmas Day, I will not be streaming because that falls on a Wednesday. So I will not be streaming that day. So I'll stream on the 27th and the 20th, but yeah, I will not be streaming on Christmas Day. That's funny that falls exactly on Christmas Day. Because I will be cooking and presenting and all the things. Okay, I can use the peacock green again. But other than that, like I said, we're not traveling anywhere, so it should be business as usual. And if you guys just came in and you're missing it, we're doing a handful of giveaways today. We just did one for the Christmas bookmarks, and then we're going to be doing an advent calendar one. We're going to be doing one for a hand-stitched square, and then two more for, I just threw my brush, two more for 300 points towards the loyalty store. Yeah, most definitely, Brett. And if it changes, you guys know, I usually let you know if anything needs to change. But hopefully we should be done with this page by then. I guess I'm just kind of getting rid of the claws there. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of the claws. There we go. Yeah, I was just thinking about it today and I was just like, I said I was going to do giveaways for these and I completely spaced it. So that's why we're doing multiples today. We're going to do it so each one will have its own keyword. So, oh, I should probably take that down now. So we're going to remove that or unpin it. I just deleted the thing. Anyway, okay, so it's unpinned. So when it comes time for the next one, I'll have a new word for you guys to put in. So I'll put a new word every time because I feel like if I let it run the entire time, then we risk the chance of the person not being here when the giveaway goes off. So I figured we can, yeah, just do a new one. Yeah, absolutely. I was just like, we haven't done any giveaways in a while, so we need to do it. The next one will probably be in about 15-ish minutes or so. I have alarms set on my phone, so if you hear the alarm go off, that means it's giveaway time. All right, let's do these other leaves here. This is just what we're working on, leaves and such today, so we're just gonna try and get as far as we can, and then hopefully words on stream will work correctly when it's time. Because we know it's been nitpicky and finicky. Hi, Verica. Right, Verica? I love it. Super busy, but I love it. All right, so peacock green. There we go. And then let's do aquamarine. Aquamarine, and then we're going to do light aqua. Oh, did I put the music on repeat? I don't recall if I did. I did not put that on repeat. Okay, so we're going to do light aqua. Go. All right, let's do our white so we can cover those lines. A emoji for your profile. Oh, it's probably something she downloaded. Like if you have the picture, you can just upload it like normal. And I can't remember if I said it before too, but I'm thinking that I want to update the kind of the format and the emotes and stuff for the channel. I don't know if I'll do it in January or before. Oh my, hello. Oh, you aren't usually here. There goes my white pencil. Hi. What's going on? It's Isis is up here today, guys. This is not usual for her. What's going on, madam? She's our old kitty. She's like 90 something in human years. What's the matter? Did you just Is it because you want to sit in my seat? Is that what it is? Like if I stand up, hang on. Oh, I didn't adjust this. Hold on. Hold on. I always forget to do that in the morning. Hang on. I know it's dark. Bear with. There we go. Hi. Yep. She literally came over here because she wanted my seat. I have a blanket on my seat, and I think that's partially why. All right, but I need to sit there, so you got to go. Oh, kitty. How funny. But here's the thing. I keep the blanket on my chair because she loves my seat so much. But it has previously been the victim of, let's just say, cat mess. And the blanket stays on my chair in the event that that happens again. Because she's old, and it is what it is, and I'm tired of cleaning my chair. So the blanket stays here. Let's see. All right, let's do a little bit of a black. And then peacock green. Oh, no, and that's understandable. And you don't have to have fancy ones to enjoy coloring by any means. There are a lot of really good budget pencil sets out there that are just fabulous. Like the Arctics. I really like the Arctics ones. All right, and then we're going to use aquamarine. Go. All right, let's do the one underneath. Yeah, the colors are good too. Let's see. So let's do this one here. So we're going to do some black. the music still going? Why don't I hear it? Oh, I think she hit a key when she was walking by. Okay, so we're gonna do some of the black here. Ooh, yeah, brute fooners are good. Yeah, not compared to some other ones. Yeah, I think I've seen, for me, I think I mentioned it last time too, the lowest I think I've ever seen the Prismas was like $79.99, I think, which is not, still isn't considered, you know, a budget level pencil, but. All right, aquamarine. And you could, if you really wanted to try them out, but wanted to stay within budget, you could always get like a 12 set on Amazon. Those are really good. Okay, we have this part of the leaf that's slightly curled up. So let's actually grab the light aqua here. There we go, and then the gray-green light. Ooh, nice, Kim. That's a great deal. We're gonna give this a quick sharpen here. Oh, the Prismacolors, yes. I find that they're a little bit harder than the regular Prismas, but they're also more budget friendly. Sorry if you guys can hear the neighbors. They're like, the neighbors' dogs are like going nuts. Every now and then Amazon has a good sale with it. All right, let's do this part of the branch under here and then this leaf. So, yeah, all of those are perfect. Several years ago, yeah. Yeah, and they didn't used to be, I don't know, they've definitely changed over the years for sure. Okay, let's use the pale sage. This paint is going to end up looking very glowy, which I like. We'll use the white. Just covering those lines just a bit more. Then we're going to use the black. Let's give it a quick sharpen. Oh, 88. Gotcha. Yeah, that's great. I haven't seen it that low in a while. I know the price has gone back up, but I mean, that's kind of like everything. Oh, good, Verica. I'm so glad. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of shadow here and here. Now we're going to use the blender to follow color along. Then I got a box. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, there were years ago. I can't remember how long it's been, but years ago there was a really good deal on Prismas and I got it as backup. So now I really only need to get one or two on occasion for like ones I use all the time. Like indigo is a common one. Have you ever played the barking dog version of Jingle Bells just to see how the cats would react? No. I didn't even know that existed. Let's see, let's do some indigo here. Just a little bit. Prismas are on sale for $49. What? Kenny, when was that? Was that like a you know, I know Black Friday used to be good. Was that like a Black Friday thing? They flip? That's hilarious. You have cats or dogs, Durbin? I can't remember. I want to say you have dogs, but I could be wrong. Okay, that was the black. Now we're going to do peacock green. And also, yeah, I don't blame you. 49 bucks for it? That's like crazy good. Both, gotcha. Yeah, and I hear that like those imports and stuff can be really difficult to get your hands on. Because I know Connie, I forget exactly where she's at, but I know that she's talked about that before where like the price of getting something over there is just astronomical. Okay, let's use a little bit of blender. Hi, Sherry. Aw, thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well, Sherry. We're going to be doing some giveaways today if you wanted to hang out for that. Our next one's probably going to be in about 5 minutes or so. We're going to be doing a giveaway for a copy of the Advent calendar download, and I have 3 done. We did them on stream, so if that just tells you how busy things. I had a full plan. Oh, I remember that, Shannon, and that's freaking amazing. I had a whole plan to do like a video of all of them, but again, I haven't posted any posts in like 2.5 weeks. So yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Oopsie. They just posted it on the website weird, and she was able to snag it while I was up. Tip, after a while, if I sharpen the fresh to the tip, they color better. Oh, that's good. 3 Jack Russells and 7 cats. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it was the price of it. No, I'm right there with you, Sherry. Like, it has been chaotically busy lately, and so it's just like, I've got a running list. I need to write down my list of stuff, because I've got a running list in my head of things that I need to get done, but it changes consistently. Right? Yeah, it was amazing timing. Okay, let's do a little bit of this pale sage here. Put a little bit of the light aqua. Go in any closer? Yeah, it's about as close as we can get. Yeah, and hi Shannon. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit here to cover some. Oh, madam. Okay. Hello. Is she okay? Does she need something? Do you want me to open the window? Let's not put our butt directly on it. Do you want me to open the window? Is that what's going on? I can open the window. Oh God, no I won't. Open it. It's my seat. Are you okay? All right. Well, chat. Steve says hi. All right, we're going. We're on our knees now because Miss Madam. There we go. Let's put it down a little bit. Miss Madam here really wants the chair. Like a lot. Yeah, Steve's here. He's got the day off today. She's really old, so, you know, we let her get away with a lot of that. Oh, I didn't plug in my Christmas lights. Hang on. Oh, thank you. Cabinet Christmas light. Oh, there we go. And the tree. Totally space putting that on. Miss Madam has now stolen the chair. I gotta let her have it. I mean, look at her. She's like 90 years old. She deserves the chair. She's earned it. So, it gets a color now, right? Exactly. Well, you know, that's funny is I've tried having a kitty cam, but it just does not work as well. So we are letting her have the chair now. At least for a little while. So my knees get tired. Ooh, Mike, thank you, Shannon. Right? Very festive. Yeah, she's just chilling there now. She usually doesn't get like all zoomies like that, but thanks, Stella. Now you there, streamer person. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's do aquamarine. No, we actually used distress inks. Distress inks, and then we did the water trick for all the little dots and stuff. So yeah, this was actually the first background that I did with distress inks, and absolutely in love. Okay, so let's do aquamarine now. Go. But yeah, she has an obsession with my seat, and again, she's been around here for a while. She's kind of queen bee when it comes to all the cats. All right, then pale sage. Do it like this till my knees go out. Let's see. The rest have had to, yes, exactly, yeah. I was just like, how do we do that? Okay, so that is the timer for the next giveaway, which is going to be for the Advent calendar. So let's see, we're gonna pull up the giveaway. Okay, we're going to reset, and it's going to be a keyword, and it's going to be, the word is going to be calendar? Oh my gosh, why can't I spell calendar? It's gonna be Advent, because I can't spell. I always get that mixed up. All right, so type in the word Advent. Okay, so type in the word Advent for a chance to win the giveaway. There we go. Okay, hang on one second. There we go. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, I made a point to eat breakfast this morning so that I didn't get super hungry for steak before we're done. There we go. All right, so we're going to let that run for, what did we do last time? 2 minutes? Let's do 2 minutes. Well, I appreciate that, Kim. All right, there we go. We're going to hit start. And then we're going to be doing a few more giveaways. After this one, we'll be doing a giveaway for a hand-stitched quilt square. If you win and you already have your square, you can do 2 charms instead, or give it to someone that you would like to gift it to, or like a different name that, you know, you want to do in terms of that. Okay. She really wanted it. No, it's not on. You're good. She really wanted it. So I'll sit in this chair. She can have my chair. I'm flipping it over. No, we're good. Okay. Steve got me a folding chair. So Kitty gets... Hey. She doesn't want to look. She's like, no. We think that she might be partially deaf, but yeah, she's kind of the... Yeah, selective hearing. She's kind of the queen bee of it. In my sweater, and she likes the furry blanket. So, yeah. Oh, by Lauren. I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. So we'll roll that here in about 45 seconds or so. So we're going to do a little bit of light aqua here. Then we'll use our, yeah, selectively deaf. Exactly. Pale Sage. Is that what the name is? Yeah, I don't know. I was second guessing myself on that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do a little bit of black. The thing of it is she's not super active these days. So when she is like intensely like, this is what I really want, or she's got the zoomies, like we pay attention because we're like, oh, okay, that's not normal behavior, but okay, you can have my chair. Right? Yeah, it's miraculous how they're like that sometimes. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and roll it now, and this is for the Advent calendar. So we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Natalie, congrats. And Natalie, I do have, pretty sure I have your email. If I don't, I'll message you because I know I can message you too. Natalie. Perfect. You know, why don't you go ahead and message me too, just in case. That way it's not like a back and forth. Right? No, absolutely. No, that's fair. That's fair. So Natalie, yes, I will get you your Advent calendar sent on over. It won't be partially colored like this one is. You'll have a blank one so you can do it yourself. Awesome. Let's see. Did she respond? Natalie! Yay! Okay, awesome. Yeah. Shoot me an email just in case. That way, if I don't have it, because I know we did some other stuff before, but since I'm not doing that anymore, just in case. Okay, so let's go ahead and shift on over. And we're going to do, well, this stuff here. I know it's taken us a little bit to get through, but fact of the matter is we've already done the lantern, and we're doing this now. So we're probably going to work on this as far as we can over the next hour, and then I'll probably finish this on my own because I don't want you guys to get bored. And I will finish it because it's pretty and I want to finish it, so I will. All right, let's see. Let's go with aquamarine. Now we could do that. We have a little bit of a glow from the lantern here. So let's bring in some of our cream. So it feels extra glowy. Okay, and then we'll have it here as well. And same thing with these ones here, because we've got, oh my gosh, you guys can't see. Sorry. Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, for sure, of course. And then, like I said, the next giveaway is going to be for a quilt square with the name hand stitched. Okay, so let's come back over here now. All right, so we're gonna grab our aquamarine. Let's see, continue that up there. Okay, then we're gonna do our light aqua. Right, I know, I was surprised. I think it's because it's also like a very warm color in comparison to like the coolness of the background. Okay, then we're gonna do the, let's see, pale sage. All right, then we're gonna go in with the gray-green light. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate that. Well, and I didn't really make any announcements, like, you know, when I posted this to my stories or anything, because I kind of wanted to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to do giveaways and everything, but you know, you guys are my core group here. You're here every day, so I wanted to make sure you guys had the chance to get those giveaways, you know? Okay, let's see. We'll do just a little bit of indigo. Let's see. So I'm going to do these leaves a little bit darker too. Go, we get some pale sage. Thank you, Sherry. She has fully settled in and is asleep now. Oh, never mind. Something made noise. But this is what we need. If I get one of the cats to sit still so we could do like a cat cam, we do it all the time. Without the seat thievery. This, I think, needs to be dark because it's like a little, right? A cat cam would be great. Ooh, have fun, Audrey. It sounds delicious. All right, so we're gonna do some black and then we'll do indigo. I just need to have something like super fluffy that they want to come sit on. Hi, Gita, how are you? We are just working on this branch here, chatting about the cat, stealing the seat. All right, let's use a little bit of black. I have a question. Does anybody go caroling anymore? Like, have you guys had carolers in your neighborhood at all in the last decade or so? Just thinking about the other day, I was wondering if it's a thing anymore. I remember doing it with my church when I was younger, but gosh, that was ages ago. A seat thief, she really is, but she's very pleased with herself. She's just chilling. She's super pretty though. Easily, I mean, you know, Paul and Annie are super cute too, but she's always just been, her fur is very thick and very soft, and she has like these big kind of like blue-green eyes. Yeah, selective hearing. Before COVID? No, that's fair. Carol the Shut-ins. What's Carol the Shut-ins? Live too far out of the city for carolers. Yeah, I get that. When I was younger, that was the case with us for like Halloween, is we lived kind of on the outskirts of the town we were in, and yeah, we like never got trick-or-treaters where we were at. Are you using white or light color before adding the leaf color, like lightening the line work without the gouache? So I am putting my dark colors in, but I'm sort of fitting in the white where I can to kind of cover the edge of the lines. I really do think that it's working better though, because of the ink already on it. So like I can still see some of the line here. So I'm gonna take the white and that kind of lightens it even more. Not completely, obviously, but enough that it's not super visible. Let's see. All right, let's grab our aquamarine. And I kind of feel like the shadow needs to be on the right-hand side more because we're getting the shadow from the glow of the lanterns. Because we could even include some cream on this leaf. Make sure I'm still in frame. Yeah. I know it. Leave that cat child alone. She's obviously trying to interrupt you. I absolutely am. Absolutely. But she stole my chair. To be fair, I let her steal it, so I can't really complain. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see Paul's come to check out. Oh, hey, bud. It's just a full-on cat party, isn't it? Is that what's happening here? We're gonna move it to. Oh, I can't find my mouse. Here we go. Hey, dude. This is where we're at. All right, Steve, I'm gonna hire you to be a cat wrangler. Paul. Okay, I'm gonna switch back here. Hey, buddy. Oh. All cats all the time, man. Well, he can get attention from you. I mean, I love Paul, but I gotta finish this page. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear him? I wish. What did you say? He's over here going, she doesn't like you. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, right, Sherry? Why is it always directly on it? It'd be different if they wore pants, but nope. No pants here. For the cats don't wear pants. I'm wearing pants. Oh my God, what is this turning into, you guys? Florida's a stand your ground state. I'd be showing up at night to sing songs. That's fair. Delta airplane made for Barbie. Yeah. It's all kinds of chaos here. It's cool. Okay, but yeah, those lighter colors are laying over the top of it really nice. All right, so let's see. Hey, Paul, Callie says hi to you. A little bit of indigo here. Well, see, normally I don't have Steve here to be cat wrangler during the week, so I'm going to utilize him. All right, let's get light aqua. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're just kind of smoothing all of this out. Let's use our blender. Oh, you did? Okay, which ones are you going to start with? I was looking at that last night. So like Elantris came out before Mistborn. Like I said, I'm almost done with the book. I'm not at the point where I've cried at all, but I definitely am going to need to read it again. Give myself a break because 62 hours is a long time to listen to a book. But I want to finish rereading Oathbringer and then go through it again. Facts, man. Called to Callie a letter of post. She ran upstairs and pushed on my phone screen. I love it. Detour business. Yeah, so Brandon Sanderson, that is true. Although I went to go to the light, so you might have seen my pants there. Brandon Sanderson has a huge series of books, and they all take place within the Cosmere. So it's kind of referred to as the Cosmere universe. I said, Mistborn, I think, but some folks say read Elantris first because it sucks and get out. Okay, see, I liked Elantris. I think they say read Elantris first because there's nothing you need to know about other Cosmeres in reference to that. They're referencing some of it in this last Wind and Truth book, but I don't know, I liked it. I liked it. I found it a very unique storyline. I have the regular Audible, and then there was a sale going on, so I got the graphic audio Audibles of it as well. I liked it though. But yes, I think Mistborn is a perfect place to start. There isn't necessarily, Marilyn, but there is like a release order for it. But you meet, like, for instance, there is Mistborn: A Secret History. You absolutely do not want to read that until after you've read the first 3 Mistborn books, because it covers characters that are in the first 3 Mistborn books. And if you don't read that first, you're going to be beyond confused. But no, I think Mistborn is a great place to start. Absolutely. All right, I want to get a little bit more black. Because these lights are so close, I really want to emphasize the shadows on this part of the tree. Yeah, I like that. Oh, absolutely. Oh, they absolutely are. There's a podcast that I was listening to, and I actually learned things that I missed in the books by listening to the podcast, and I was just like, oh, dang, man. Like the Sunlit Man, Carrie is the kind of like the backstory of one of the characters that you meet in Stormlight Art, like in the Way of Kings, and you know the whole Stormlight Archive series. There's a few of them. Tress of the Emerald Sea is also good. In that particular book, there's a character that is consistent across all of the books. Although I think the first time we meet this character is in Mistborn. So he's all, start where you want. I mean, it all makes sense to me now that I've read essentially all of them. Not all of them. There's still some I haven't done yet, but it does make more sense to me now because I'm like, oh, okay, now we understand more of the backstory of this character. Like I said, let's see, how many hours do I have supposed to read before the last book, according to Brandon? Yes. Yes, and actually, because that book is about a character that we meet in the Stormlight Archive series, we're able to listen to a lot of his point of view in this next book. And because you know where he ends up, I'm trying not to do this without any spoilers, I'm not finished with Wind and Truth yet, so I'm really curious, like, where his story is going to go to get him to the point where he's at in the Sunlit Man. Okay, so for Wind and Truth, I'm on chapter 101, and I've got 16 hours left. So, I mean, I was listening to it while I was doing all, like, the baking and cooking and cleaning and everything yesterday. But there are safe ones, like, one of the safe ones to read, is, I still have them on the floor from when we chatted about before, The Emperor's Soul. So good. Loved it. And then I was re-looking at some of the series. Now, this is book 3, but this series does not tie in with any of the other books. So, wait, what? What? Oh, how long the book is? This one is also incredibly good. Love it so much. Again, this is book 3, but I have the other ones on digital. There's so many good ones. Oh my gosh, Shannon, I can't wait till you start reading it. I need more people to read it. Oh, they absolutely are. Absolutely are. That credit is working hard for that one. I did have some moments like where I kind of zoned out and like we passed a chapter, like I was doing something and I was like only half paying attention and I was just like, ah, crud, because I had no idea what was going on. So I had to like re-listen to the chapter. There's a lot happening. Not all of them. Most of them do. Just point me in the direction of a movie that will entice me to read all. So there's been a lot of talk about doing shows or movies for them. It just hasn't happened yet. If it happens, though, excuse me, it'll most likely happen with Mistborn. Dystopian worlds, can't we? Bye, Sherry. Thanks for being here. Yeah, not all of them. I forget what, let's see, there's Cytonic, Starstruck, I think. Hang on, I want to look at what that other one was. Also, the Reckoners. The Reckoners is another one that's kind of separate from it. The Skyward series, that's what it is. So, Skyward, because I ended up getting this one. I want to reread this. Steve and I are going through the Silmarillion. But, yeah, there's a number of them. Hooked to read the book or even finish the second episode. The books are better. The books are way better. Also, Wheel of Time was originally written by Robert Jordan, and then Brandon Sanderson came in, I think it's the third or fourth book, and he helped finish the series. So Wheel of Time does not tie in with the Cosmere at all. But if you have two books that are kind of on their own standalone, the Reckoners and the Skyward series are kind of by itself, and they're also really good. So not absolutely all of his book ties in, but his major books do tie in. Oh, and they completely changed. Like in the Wheel of Time book, there is a character in there. Now, they aged up the characters for the show, and I get that because they're trying to make it, you know, they're trying to fit the demographic that they need. But they changed a storyline for a character, and I found it wholly unnecessary and irritating. Which one should I read first? Of the Brandon Sanderson books? Mistborn. Hands down. Because it introduces a lot of characters you're going to meet through a lot of the stories. Worlds seem to interact with the characters appear in the Sanderson, what it seems to me, but I haven't read them. Yeah, so like I said, the Skyward series and the Reckoner series, I have not seen them or read them tie into other books. Now, that being said, I haven't read all of them. Yeah, Mistborn is great. And give it a chance, because the first time that I read Mistborn, it started kind of slow, and I didn't really understand what was going on. And I actually put it to the side for a little while, and then I came back, and I was just like, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense. So, yeah, Mistborn, if you're going to start with the trilogy, that's the one that I recommend. It's just so good. Hey, Steve, can I bother you for some more water? Steve, can I bother you for some more water? See, I have them here, so I don't have to hit the be right back scene. It's time to read them again. I'm in ACOTAR right now, though. Oh, ACOTAR is good. I love ACOTAR. I've done that one a couple of times. But, yeah. No, I love all of his stuff so much. He's just a brilliant writer. And although he is putting out books, like, all the time, the quality of them isn't degrading because of that. The only books, like, I need to finish, like, the second arc of the Mistborn series. I need to finish that. And at some point, I want to get the graphic novel for White Sands because, like I said, I tried the Audible version, but it just wasn't clicking well. And it's because it was not written for Audible. It was written as a graphic novel. Yeah, I'm curious what she's going to come out with next. I'm sure at some point we're going to get, like, an Elaine story. Or I mean, we've already got our Nesta story, but Elaine and oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name? You know, the spy in the group of three, not Cassian, but Azrael. We need an Elaine and Azrael story. Thank you. Right, Kim? It was so good. It was so good. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of the light aqua. Just a bit here. So we've got some of this glow on here. I don't know. If it wasn't for Audible, I probably wouldn't be really sensitive to good narrators. So that's interesting. So Kenny, for me, I did Audible on, you know, for ACOTAR and everything. And I really don't like the narrators that come in at book 3. Books 1 and 2 has the same narrator, but book 3 does not. And I just was not a fan. So that's why eventually I did end up getting the graphic audio version of them because I wanted a different narrator. I was just like, maybe I'll like it more, like enjoy it more if, like, because I like the storyline itself, but it just, I was not a fan of the narrator. It just changed too much. And I feel like it changed her entire, like, attitude of how the books were portrayed. So I was like, I need to try another one. Yeah, another one altogether, which I do kind of get because it's from a different point of view, but also I was just like, eh. So the graphic audio ones, a movie in your mind is what it says, but it's got a full cast, so you do have a lot of other, so I just say the audio version of ACOTAR for books 3 and up kind of redeemed itself with me when I did the graphic audio, because I was like, I really don't like this narrator, like, at all. They should. And that's one of the things, hi Lucy, that's one of the things I love about Brandon Sanderson's book, because he uses the same narrators for most of his books. The Sunlit Man was done with a different narrator, but aside from that, he uses Michael Kramer and Kate Reading as his voice actors, which has been consistent through the whole books, which I love. The funny thing is, though, is I went from listening to Mistborn to The Way of Kings, and so he used some of the same accents, and so I had to like readjust my brain, because like he used an accent that he used for a specific character in Mistborn that did not exist in The Way of Kings, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not that character. By the author and not Audible. Yeah, so I would be really curious to why she didn't keep the same ones. Using peacock green. Oh, she's still just chilling. Ooh, nice, Stella. What's in it? Like, what kind of spices or flavors are in it that make it that way? Okay, and then we're going to use, let's see, aquamarine. Hi, Dominique, how are you? You're just in time. We're going to be doing one of the next giveaways soon, here in about 3 minutes. And this next giveaway is going to be for a hand-stitched quilt square, so you'll get your name of choice. If you already have a quilt square and don't have anybody that you want to give it to, you can instead have 2 charms of your choice. All right, let's go ahead and use the blender. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's why I'm always glad, like, if I'm not thrilled with the narrator, like if we've got a graphic audio option, it's like, oh, okay, cool. I can try a whole new cast now. There we go. Yeah, because I am making a point of catching up on all of the quilt squares this weekend. Ooh, lots of warm milk and cinnamon. That does sound delicious. Sounds good. I like Scott Brick a lot. He does tons of books. If he isn't Timely Books / Reserve, Alfred could miss that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I did an English muffin with some ham this morning because I knew I didn't want to get hungry during stream again. So I was just like, I need to make sure I eat this morning. There we go. All right, there's that little leaf. It was good, but I think it definitely works better for people that like their meat more rare in the middle. Because for me, as someone who likes it well done, it definitely dried out some. So like the outside was great, but it's just like, this isn't quite up to snuff. So I think I'll stick to steak in the pan for me since I like it well done. But what's good? I cooked asparagus and red peppers in it, and that was good. So I'm slowly finding out the little tweaks and what I like about it. All right, so peacock green. I mean, I still ate it anyway, because heck, I'm not going to waste some steak. But the package that I got, it was only like 9 some odd bucks, and they were just like small tri-tips. So I have 2 more in the freezer, and I think I'll have one at lunch today. That being said, I made potato soup last night for dinner, and in fact I made it during the day because we weren't going to have time to make it in the evening. So we have enough of that I think we'll actually end up having that left over. Little Steve wanted beans tonight, and when I say beans, I mean what we actually do is we do pinto beans in the crock pot. It's like insanely easy and fairly plainish. It's just beans, water, and garlic salt, and we cook it up, and the kids really like it with like cheese, and we have it with cornbread. My dad likes to put like pepperoncinis in it. Let's see what I missed. I was thinking about that too. I saw somebody do that and then serve it with like a garlic butter. let's see, right, potato soup is delicious. It's called The Final Empire. I believe so, yeah. Mistborn book 1. Also, the timer just went off, so we're gonna do, let's see, collections. No, we're gonna go to author. Where'd it go? Yeah, The Final Empire, The Well of Ascension, and then The Hero of Ages. Hi, Kelly. Brings me a small bean and cheese burrito every morning. Oh, I love that. Oh, pressure cook raw pinto beans. Nice. Well, and then whatever's left, we can refry for refried beans. So it works. All right, so we are doing giveaway numero 3. And it's going to be for a hand stitched square. So if you already have a square and you win, you can do one of two things. You can either put someone else's name on the square, because normally when you do that, you have to wait until your square is full. So you can either do someone else's name, you know, or give it to someone, or you can choose 2 charms instead, because it's about the equivalent for the points. So even if you have a square, you can redo it. So I'm going to clear this. Okay, and the keyword for this one is going to be square. So type in the word square if you want a chance to enter this one. We're going to do type in the word square. Oh my gosh, it'd be good if I could type correctly. Type in the word square for the quilt square giveaway. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and pin it. And then we're going to let it run for like 2.5 minutes or so. Pin. Okay, there we go. I'll go ahead and set the timer. So just type in the word square and it will get you set in there. So there we go. And I will go ahead and do 2.5 minutes. And then we'll give everybody a chance. Okay, it's going. So we'll roll for that here in just a bit. Okay, so let's see. I was working on this leaf, right? So we're gonna fill this in with light aqua. And let's get our white. Yeah, I have a long list of people that are updating for charms and stuff. So I will be doing all of that this weekend. So keep an eye out for that. All right, so aquamarine, but I figured since I was going to sit down and do them, and I've been wanting to do giveaways, I was like, this seems like the perfect time, because I'm going to be getting caught up on everything. All right, let's go ahead and use the blender. There we go. Okay, and let's see, let's do the light aqua. So yeah, if you just got here, type in the word square for a chance to win a hand-stitched quilt square. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's about there. Let's do a little bit of cream on this one. Hi, Kara. How are you? There we go. Just gonna put a little bit of cream here. Yeah, that didn't do too much of a difference. Yeah, it works. Here, let's bring this up here. All right, let's go ahead and use pale sage here on the branch. Get a little bit of white. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Go. And let's do this one over here too. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit of indigo. And there's our timer. All right, let's go ahead and come on over here and we're going to roll it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it. Kathleen, I tripped over my words. Kathleen, congratulations. Now, Kathleen, I think I have Yes, I have yours up there. Okay, so let me know, Kathleen, do you want to do a square with someone else's name or do you want 2 charms? What would you prefer? Unless, of course, that's a different Kathleen. Because I believe, hang on, I'm gonna come over and grab Kathleen's square because I think, oh, I was like, why isn't my chair moving? I forgot I'm in the folding chair. Okay, so here I'll switch over to this real quick. So, Kathleen, you have 5, so that'll bring you up to 7. Right? Seriously. So yeah, let me know and I'll mark it down on my sheet. What would you like? And if it's 2 charms, which charms would you like? In fact, Kathleen, because that way I don't forget it, why don't you shoot me an email and let me know what your choice is. So type in exclamation point, type in exclamation point email and then let me know what you want. If you want another square with somebody else's name or if you want 2 charms, and if you want 2 charms, what those 2 charms are. And then that way I can message you back in case for whatever reason we're out of your choice or whatever it is that you want. Okay, let's do a little bit of black here. Perfect. As I say, I threw a lot of options at you. This may be something you want to think about for a little bit. All right, so light aqua. Because I think, let me see, do you have standing redemptions on here? No, yours is not on here yet. Okay, so a little bit of light aqua here. There we go. All right, let's go and do this big leaf. Yeah, charms are 1,500. All right, so we're going to start with some black. She's got these lines, so we're going to emphasize these lines just a bit as well. And then we're going to do one more giveaway at the end of stream, and it will be for 2 winners, and each winner will get 300 of the loyalty points put towards whatever. I'll just be adding 300 points to the amount they already have. Gosh, words are hard today. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm using peacock green. Let's put a little bit of cream on this left side. Okay, and then we're going to grab our aquamarine. Let's grab our light aqua. Oh, nice! Well, when you want to redeem it, you just go to, you type in exclamation point loyalty, and then it'll take you to the shop, and then you just log in on there with your email that's tied to your YouTube, because that's what's tied to your points, and then you should be able to redeem your points on there. Okay, so we're using peacock green. Let's see, let's continue that down just a bit. A little bit of blender there. And we'll go ahead and use blender here as well. Okay, let's use a little bit of pale sage. Thank you, Dervin. Or this is not, sorry, this isn't pale sage. This is gray green light. Ooh, nothing. Exclamation point snap.
let's use our gray green light again. Get a little bit of that aqua, but I want to soften it just a bit. And a little bit more light aqua here. And aquamarine. So I want these leaves to make sure, make sure that they're darker. There we go. Okay, let's do some of these leaves here. So we're gonna use black. Thanks, Durbin. Well, like I said, since we're doing these leaves, there's already a lot of them. So we'll go as far as we can go today. And then since we've done an aspect of every one, then I'll finish these ones off stream. Okay, then we'll do the peacock green. Do just a little bit of cream here. Right? That wasn't my intention, but it kind of worked out well, because initially I was just like, I just want to choose my favorite colors if we're going to do a limited color palette, and I love like blue-green colors, so I was like, this makes sense, and then it kind of worked out. I'm like, oh, a little winter owl, that works for me. Oh, thank you, Christine.
See, this is why I have you guys here. So you guys know too. At this point now, you know what it sounds like when I forget to do it. It's so handy. All right, let's see. I want to add just a little bit of this aquamarine where this leaf overlaps, just a skosh. Yeah, I'm okay with that. How limited is the palette? So the only colors that we are using, so we use some blues and kind of a little bit of light green for that, but we are only using pale sage, indigo, gray green light, peacock green, aquamarine, light aqua, white, black, and cream. So we are using 8 pencils for this, and then obviously the blender, but that is so not so limited that it's like one color, but limited enough that it's all pretty cohesive. Okay. All right, so now let's get the peacock green, I think. I'm gonna give it a quick sharpen real quick because I want a nice fine point for these branches. Okay. And I think we definitely need to bring in some more of that pale sage. A bit. Try and keep it all consistent. There we go. All right, let's do pale sage. Right? I thought it was so pretty. Thank you, Della. I thought it was my volume because my husband's voice is booming through the house in this conference call. He really knows how to project. Yeah, see, that's me. I have a tendency to I even kind of had to train myself for the stream because like I'd watch it back and it was like, oh my God, I'm basically yelling at them. All right. Go ahead and use light aqua. And we're gonna grab our white. Yeah, I love teal colors. Like I like blue, I do, but I think honestly teal is my more favorite. Is my more favorite? It doesn't sound right. You guys know what I mean. Here is joyful. I like it, Kim. I like it. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of black here, and we're gonna do these other ones while we have these colors out. Okay. This one as well. Once everything slows down though, I am really looking forward to some painting time this Christmas break. Because, like I said, I have a lot of ideas on deck that I have not been able to do. I've had time for adding a coat to our Nutcracker, and it hasn't even done yet. Oh, I appreciate that, Kim. But I will be excited to hear how little Emily's fundraiser goes today with the cookies. Okay, then let's do the peacock green. Right through there. And then, like I said, we're going to have one more giveaway at about noon. And then we will do our best to try and do words on stream today if it decides to cooperate. Because that would be fabulous. The issue was it wasn't generating me a new link for the game. Usually when you have to insert a link into OBS to make it pull up. And every time I clicked to generate the link, it wasn't giving me a new one. And I was like, well, this isn't working. All right, let's see. Let's do a little bit of our cream. I don't. A lot of like the crocheting stuff. I do a lot of that in the car when I'm at school pickup or drop off, because the way that the kids' schools are arranged, I usually have to sit in the car for a while. So I do a lot of the crochet stuff in the car. The Nutcracker I did in spurts of like 20 minutes when I had brief moments yesterday in between cleaning and cooking and doing everything else. So it's kind of like my, okay, well, I can't do anything more in this part of the house kind of deal. So I would work on that. And then, yeah, Steve is incredibly supportive. And so there are nights where I'm just like, I don't have the energy or the time to make dinner. So that's usually when he steps up as well. So it helps to have a partner waiting in the wings to back you up when you need it. Like I was trying to get some packages out in the mail and I had some orders and I had a big long list of stuff, and I had told Steve earlier in the day, I was like, look, I've got a long list. I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Right? Yeah, exactly. Teamwork. I'm like, is there any chance you could take over on dinner tonight? And that was all I needed to do. So part of it is communication, because if I just straight up tell him like, I do not have time, like I've got a deadline, I need to do, you know, X number of things. Then he's like, yeah, sure. Says, I got you. And he steps up. So yeah, he helps a lot. And it also helps that the kids, you know, they're not toddlers anymore, so they're a bit more independent in that sense. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of the pale sage. I don't want to go too light on leaves. I want them to stay kind of dark. Let's see. Let's fill it in with the light aqua. And we're going to use our blender. Yeah, more independent. Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not always like that. Like, little Steve really likes to play Minecraft with me, which works out well because I really enjoy Minecraft. So usually if he's home or on the weekends, he'll want to do some Minecraft time. So that's when I'll usually set stuff aside and we'll play video games together and everything. And then, yeah, they just have different interests now, but we find a way to make it work. All right, let's do peacock green again. All I gotta do is just give Miss Madam over here my chair and they're all taken care of. For the most part. Annie is like super attached to me, so she just kind of follows me from room to room. She doesn't want me to hold her, and she doesn't even necessarily want me to pet her. She just wants to be around whatever is happening. For the final coloring of the year, favorite picture you haven't done yet from your favorite coloring book of the year? I don't know my favorite coloring. I mean, it's probably this one. I don't know. That's a good idea though. I still need to, what with Christmas, things got kind of waylaid a little bit. So I need to get in touch with Johanna at some point so we can reschedule the stream that we were going to do. Probably won't be this year though, because I mean, I think we've all got a lot of like Christmas stuff going on. So maybe we'll have to reschedule that for January. That could work. All right, so now we're going to do white. But that's also why it's been nice that I've been more selective about projects that I'm taking on, because based on time allowance, although there is little time, it is nice to be able to pick and choose and be like, okay, this is something that I am willing to dedicate some hours to in the midst of everything else. So that's been nice, at least. Nothing hanging over too much. Short of the fact that I've been like ignoring social media for like 2 weeks. Right? Yeah, no touchy. Yeah, Annie does not like having her head really pet, but she doesn't mind her back. So it's like, all right, that's cool. But see, that's like her. You do not touch her head or her neck. No, see, you can do her back. You don't touch her belly. You don't touch her paws, and you don't touch her tail. Oh, kitty stretch. She's very particular on how much love you're allowed to give her. If it's her head and under her chin, you're golden. Oh, thanks, Cece. I think the color of it really helps too. Blue is a very calming color. Blue greens, that kind of thing. And Paul's all about any and all kind of pets. He's just like, yes, please. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of pale sage. Let's do a little bit of white to get those lines to kind of disappear a bit. Okay. Now we're going to use our peacock green. I haven't been looking it up because I don't want to get spoilers, but does anybody know how many more episodes are left for Outlander before all the episodes are out? I've been waiting. Exactly. No, she's in a chair. Oh, yeah. No, Steve got me a folding chair. I forgot I was in it though, and I tried to like scooch out because my regular chair has wheels. And so it didn't work. I was like, what is my chair caught on? Oh, it's nothing. It's the floor. But yeah, because I want to watch them, but I want to wait till they're all out. Okay, so light aqua. I mean, I've read the books, so I know what happens, but I also know that they've kind of gone off script a little bit as far as the books. Right? I know. 8 episodes in the second half of season 7. So there's 8 total. And are they all out? Because that's when I'll get it, so I can just binge watch it all at once. He really is. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Let's get a little bit of the light aqua. No, they're not all out. Okay. Yeah, because I thought about going to look it up, but I have been trying so hard to avoid spoilers. Like, if I see any hint of Outlander, I'm like, nope, 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 swipe through. You're watching each week. So what episode are, well, you said there's 8 episodes. So what episode are you guys on right now? Given when it came out, what are you on, like 4 or 5 maybe? A little bit darker. That's a bit more. Hang on one second. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat. Don't know the episode number. I'll give it another month or 2. Then I'll do it. Let's make these ones a bit darker. They're all the way over here. I think we can safely make these pretty dark. There we go. And we'll do... Right, Kim? Exactly. I'm like, nope, 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 no spoilers. Swipe past, nothing. Like I said, I've read the book, so I know what's going on. And I know what, like, the end game is going to be, but... Because, wait, isn't Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone? Isn't that the last one? Light aqua. I have it. I might need to reread it. It's been a while. Okay, let's use a little bit of the pale sage. Wait, episode 12 dropped today? Oh, they started at 9 for the second half. Okay. I got you now. Okay, so this is where that last pencil ended. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Okay. Ignore my hands looking raggedy. Yeah, so this line right here. That's where it's at. So we'll see if this one pops. Is out January 17th. Okay, so I got a month. Yeah, I've been washing my hands so much because I've been doing so much cooking and crafting. My hands are a mess. I've been having to make sure that I'm keeping up on the lotion, but oh boy. The only downside, like, that's the other reason I've been hesitant to record any videos, because they are looking rough. Got up to series 5, yeah. Right, Dominique? I know. And that's part of the reason why I also want to wait, because I'm trying to not do a lot of extras right now. And so it's just like, okay, well, I can get it for a single month and then binge watch it. Part of me does want to binge watch it. I hate the waiting. But then, yeah, that way I can just get a single month and call it a day. Oh, fun. How is it? Do you like it? See, I haven't even been watching. We did finish watching Rings of Power last night, finally. No, not last night. Night before? Last night? I don't know. It's all running together. But we did finish it. And so mostly, oh, it would have been the night before. We had people over last night. I've just been mostly listening to Audible, which is nice because I'm more productive, because I'm not like distracted by a screen or anything. There we go. I'm liking that. What are we thinking? I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it'll pop off the page real nice when it's all done. But I'm looking, and it's 11:56 right now. The timer's gonna go off here shortly. So what do you say? What do you say we go ahead and do the last giveaway now? Does that sound good? Oh, Natalie, I got your email. Perfect. Can you picture them in costume for season 8? Right, I know. All right, so for the last giveaway, we're gonna roll 2 winners back to back, and each winner will get, I messed up my writing, but each winner will get 300 points added to their loyalty points. Thank you. All right, so let's pull up the giveaway. Okay, and we're gonna do a new word. Oh, we should probably get rid of that. All right, so we're gonna clear that. And the new word is going to be, I'm gonna do points, no, because it's exclamation point points. Let's just do quilt. We're just gonna do quilt. So the keyword is quilt. And here I will pin that. Type in quilt to join the giveaway for 300 loyalty points. 2 winners will be chosen. There we go. That way, in case anyone comes in. Right, Marilyn? Exactly. Like, I read the books. I'm just curious how true to the books they'll they'll stay. Because, you know, there's Claire and, well, I won't spoil it, but there's some things that go down in these later books. Hang on one second. Ah, I had to clear my throat. Okay, so we're going to let this roll. So type in the word quilt. I'll set the timer for 2 minutes. Okay, and while we let that run, I will see if Words on Stream is going to cooperate today, shall we? Go ahead and pause the music there. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Okay. Copy the link. Okay, we're going to go over to games real quick. Please work today. It's like the same link. Maybe if I hit start, I'm just testing to see if this works. Okay, no, it didn't pop up. That is irritating. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to figure this out while we let that roll, okay? We are going to get rid of that, okay? We're going to grab the link. I might just need to Paste info on a new browser source of your streaming software. Okay, copy link. Oh, they have autopilot on it now. That's cool. Not that it matters if we can't play it. I might need to mess with this and see how I can get it to work, because it's like not giving me a new link every time. And I don't understand why. All right, so I'm gonna have to fiddle with this later. I know it sucks because I know you guys want to play, but if I can't get it to work, like they did this update, but oh well. All right, well, let's go ahead. Yeah, it does not look promising. I need to do some research on it and figure out why the heck it's being the way that it is. So hopefully I'll get that figured out for next stream. Okay, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and roll for our winners. Like I said, we're gonna do 2 winners. We're gonna write down the names exactly, and I'll get that added to your thing, all right? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butterflies, congrats. I don't want to use the Prismacolor to write it down. Okay, so butterflies. Oh, she got off my seat. What? Oh, for food. Okay, I see how it is. All right, 0, 1, 5. Okay, so butterflies. That's going to be 300 points for you. And then we're going to roll again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Kara, congrats. That is 300 points to Kara. Okay, so our winners for today have been Artsy Endo with the bookmark download. So Endo, if you're here, be sure you send me an email so I can get that sent out to you. Natalie for the Advent download. I saw you sent that email. Kathleen, send me an email for what you want, whether it is somebody else's name for Hand Stitch Square, or if you want 2 charms. So send me a message with that. And then Butterflies and Kara, I will add the points to your amount after stream. All right. I think that's everything. I will do some research and find out what the heck is going on with Words on Stream, so we can keep playing on it. But we'll finish this one off stream, and then we'll do something new on Wednesday. So looking at the calendar, we're going to be, I don't think I have anything that's overlapping. So yeah, we should be good. So we'll be live on the 18th and the 20th, not on Christmas. And then we should be live on the 27th. All right, everyone. I'm going to head out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. And have a wonderful weekend. And I will chat with you all later. All right. Bye.